What are the ethics behind using growth hormones on livestock by Michael Braswell? What are growth hormones? Growth hormones are hormones that promote growth to an unnatural level in livestock. It is commonly used to be able to produce more meat for consumption due to rising demands. It began being used in the early 1950s. It is most commonly used in meat producing animals such as cows, pigs, and chicken, which are the largest meat producing animals in America, and they are also the most commonly consumed. What are the pros? The pros of growth hormones are the obvious effects of increased maximum size of growth and the rate at which the growth happens. From an economical standpoint, it is very efficient because you are producing more food. From an environmental standpoint, it is fairly efficient because you are producing more food with the use of less resources. This can be very good in places like third world countries where they need to be able to maximize the amount of food they make and have the least economical and environmental benefits and detriments. But what are the cons? The cons of using growth hormones include the possible health effects to the animal and the animal itself and the consumer. Lots of studies have been done on the effects that it does to the consumer, such as human testing to see if it actually affects humans. It does. It can be extremely uncomfortable for the animal because of the increased growth rate causing health problems. The more farmers that start using growth hormones, the more the price of them is going to spike, possibly at some point outweighing the economic benefits of the increased amount of meat from the hormones. What's my opinion? I don't believe that the economical benefits outweigh the possible health detriments to the consumer. I believe that has a few use cases in countries that can't afford to not use it. I also believe that it affects the animal itself heavily. It is extremely uncomfortable. It hurts them a lot, and it just causes a myriad of health problems. I try to find meats and stuff that isn't used by, isn't promoted by growth hormones, such as like grass fed. That's generally not, and it also normally says on the packaging. What is the AI opinion? This is directly quoted from Microsoft AI. The debate boils down to the utilitarian efficiency versus precautionary ethics. Proponents emphasize feeding more people with fewer resources, while opponents stress long-term health risks, animal welfare, and consumer autonomy. Ethically, it's a clash between economic pragmatism and moral responsibility. I'd argue the most balanced ethical stance is transparency and consumer choice. If growth hormones are used, they should be clearly labeled, allowing individuals to decide based on their values and health concerns. Here are my sites. Both of these are .gov articles, so they are pretty reliable. And that is my slideshow. Thank you for watching.